I am the hand of the geek, the ruler of the seven kingdoms and protector of the realms. It is said, with the geek dreams, the hand builds. Or as the other saying goes, with the geek shits, the hand wipes. This is Thursday and Geeks of the Week, and I'm Mario. On to the video. Hey everybody. So before I get back to talking about the Game of Thrones, let me make some quick comments. So Steph mentioned in her video that later on during the year, the Avengers box set is going to come out. And probably around the holidays. What she forgot to mention is it's going to come out in this cool freaking helicarrier case. How freaking awesome is that? It just looks amazing from what I've seen. I'm starting to think the Avengers are not Earth's mightiest heroes, but an evil plot to make us geeks go broke. And it's working because I want it. I doubt I'll be able to afford it. It's just so expensive, but so worth it if you could get it. While I'm on the topic of the Avengers, if you want to see them dance to Lady Gaga's Bad Romance, there is a link below. Switching topics, and a bit of an apology. Earlier during the year when Young Justice came back, I was highly skeptical. I just had my doubts. I mean, it was still a good show, but I didn't know if it was going to work. But man, I mean, I have to applaud them for a lot of their gutsy moves. It's just been stellar. Just one great episode after another. And it's just, I'm impressed, and I really shouldn't be, because when it comes to animation, DC just rules that area. They're the best when it comes to that. While I'm on the topic of DC and animation, check out the link below for Superman vs. the Elite, which will be coming out in next week or the week after, and I'm very excited to see it. So now that I've made my quick comment, on to the Game of Thrones. Over the weekend, the Game of Thrones had its season finale, and check back with me next week where I will be in full-on jerk mode because I'm suffering some mean withdrawals. So, it has by far become my favorite show on television. It is such an addictive, captivating, smart show. I just can't get enough of it. I have to watch it every Sunday. Everybody in my family and friends know, don't bother me during that show. Do not break my focus. I will cuss you out if you try to approach me during this show when the show is on. It's been such a long time that I've been into this. I've been into a fandom this much and have just been so, hooked by one that it's fun again to be this into one where I just can't miss an episode, where I need to watch it every week, and I'm just having a lot of fun right now, enjoying this, feeling like this again. So, what's it about? It's a medieval fantasy genre. It's set in the land of Westeros, where the seven kingdoms reside, and many are trying to be the king and sit on the Iron Throne. And that is the super basic plot outline of what it's about. Trust me, there's a lot more to it. It is a very, very epic show. Very cool. Just, it's awesome. If you're able to catch it, I definitely recommend you guys do. That is, if you like the medieval genre. But yeah, it's just stellar. And I really wish they could freeze me right now like Captain America and thaw me out next year when the next season's going to come out, because it's going to be a long year. Winter is coming. That's a Game of Thrones reference. Now on to the comics. So I'm basically kind of stealing Kuliovitz's idea. At the top of every month, I'm going to say what my top 5 comics were for the previous month. I'm starting this week, so these were my top 5 for the month of May. If this segment sucks, guys, you will never see it again, so just bear with me. Here we go. Number 5. Action Comics issue 9. I did a long review for this earlier, so if you want to check that video out, go ahead. So let me make this just short and quick. This is the story of a parallel Earth Superman. It's a one-shot, and it was very interesting, a cool new take on Superman. For it just being one issue, there was a lot of layers to it. It was just, it captivated me from the beginning. The previous arc was mediocre. For all I know, the next arc is going to be mediocre. But for right now, this issue was a real standout for me. Number 4. Thief of Thieves, issue 4. This is the story about a master criminal named Redman, and in this issue we find out more about his son. Spencer and Kirkman are just hitting it out the park. It's a new series. It really reads like a heist film, and I love those kinds of stories where, they're trying to steal something and there's so many hooks and twists to it. And as I said, Kirkman and Spencer have done an excellent job of building these characters that, these just that have so much to them. It's a new series, like I said earlier. It just started, but I'm already looking forward to it month after month. Number 3, Chew, issue 26. This story is about Tony Chu's brother and sister teaming up to go after a personal vendetta of Tony Chu's brother. I reviewed the hardcover edition for this and kept buying the trade paperbacks until I finally caught up to the single issues. I had to make it part of my monthly pull list. I could not wait 5 months to read Chu. I just needed to buy it because it's that good. It really reads like a Law and Order show combined with a Food Network show. It is entertaining. The artwork and the writing, they're just working perfectly together. They have such great chemistry. I'd probably buy it on the artwork alone. It's always have these great Easter eggs in the back. Their covers are always excellent. I've always been jealous of their covers when I've gotten the hardcover, the trade paperback edition, and I look in the back and the extras. They're just doing amazing work. It's definitely going to be, it's already one of my favorite books, so I'm happy I made it part of my pull list. Number 2 on my list, Saga, issue 3. In this issue, Marco and Elaine are trying to get their child off planet when they're confronted by bounty hunters and ghosts. Brian K. Vaughan has come back with a force into comics. He has seriously not lost a beat. The artwork is beautiful. The story is just engaging. I'm starting to read this and I'm getting the sense I'm reading something special. This is going to become something just spectacular, and I'm so happy I got into it from the ground floor. I really miss Brian K. Vaughan in comics. When it comes to dialogue, he's probably my favorite writer. It's him and Josh Whedon, and if I had to pick one, I'd probably lean towards Brian K. Vaughan. He is that good. So I'm very happy with this series, and I cannot wait to continue to read it. So number 1, my number 1 comic for the month of May is Lock and Key, issue 6. So this issue is about why the villain is the way he is, and it reveals his past. And I know that's a super vague summary of it, but I literally can't say anything else more, because I really want to recommend this series, and any basic information I give now might be a spoiler on the earlier issues. So let me just say this: Lock and Key is an incredible series. It has been just spectacular from the get-go. I have gone back and reread those earlier issues, and they're just amazing, and they were great then, but I really get a deeper appreciation for it now. This story has just been wonderful. There is about 7 issues left in this series, and then it's over. It's honestly just a modern day classic. Joe Hill and Gabriel Rodriguez have become one of the best teams in comics, and this series is just, I am running out of good things to say about it. It's one of those that you really need to check out from the beginning. Don't jump in the middle of the story or towards the end. Go back and pick up the trades. They're cheap by now. I will be reviewing the trade paperback soon, but it is an incredible series, so I'm treating each issue like gold. Like I said, it's only 7 issues left. My standards for this is high because the story has built up so much, and honestly not an issue has yet failed to entertain me and just been impressed by it severely. So this is a great series and a great book, and yeah, those were my top 5 comics for the month of May. That's it for me this week, so let me know what you think of my video. If you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. As always, comment and subscribe, but more importantly, subscribe. You don't have to comment, but please subscribe. As always, check out the other more cool, awesomer, taller, I think they're taller than me. I doubt it. They're not taller than me. Geeks of the Week, I at least have that over them. They're more awesome, but they're not taller than me. They better not be. Better have at least something. Anyways, yeah, check out their videos. They're much more better than mine, and I will return next week. So catch you later.